Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barcelona. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on the post-match reaction after defeat to Frankfurt yesterday in the Europa League. Of course, we are going to be talking about manager Xavi Hernandez had to say after the game, as he spoke about Pedri, Dest, Camp Nou atmosphere after Barcelona lost 3-2. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about reactions from Eric Garcia. Of course, he also spoke after Barcelona crashed out of the Europa League. We are going to be discussing on everything he had to say after the game. So guys, as we get right into it, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona saw their European campaign come to a grinding halt on Thursday night as they succumbed to a shock 3-2 defeat to Frankfurt at the Camp Nou. The first leg in Germany had ended a 1-1 draw, leaving Barca with everything to do on Thursday. But a poor start saw Barcelona give away an early penalty, which Filip Kostic converted before Rafael Borré made it 2-0 with a long-range stunner. Kostic scored again to make it 3-0 in the second half. Barca tried to stage a late fight back with Sergio Busquets scoring in the stoppage time, but Memphis Depay's penalty came too little too late as Barca ended up crashing out of the UEFA Europa League. Speaking after the match, manager Xavi Hernandez lamented over the team's lack of attacking nose on the night, as he said, "We haven't know how to attack well. We haven't played like in other games. It's a big disappointment. This is a night we have to learn from. We had control of the ball, but we didn't know how to take advantage of that control." The 42-year-old also took the opportunity to congratulate his opponents on their triumph, saying, "I want to congratulate Frankfurt because they deserved it." The manager admitted that the team made a lot of errors on the field, saying, "We made a lot of mistakes. The penalty kick was a mistake. The third goal was a mistake. We have to criticize ourselves and learn from these mistakes." Thursday's game saw the Camp Nou being swarmed with a large number of Eintracht Frankfurt supporters as they created an atmosphere full of energy, urging their team on to make history. Xavi touched on the aspect as well, claiming that there were no unusually large number of away fans for the game. He said, "The atmosphere at the Camp Nou didn't help us. It looked like a final with divided fans. The club are checking what happened. I was expecting a Camp Nou with 70,000 Barca fans, but it hasn't been like that," he said. "The dressing room wants to know what happened in the stadium tonight. I am disappointed, and so are the players. We did not find the atmosphere that we needed. We expected more fans to support us. Thank you for those who did attend today." Barca were dealt a fresh injury blow during the game as midfield prodigy had to be taken off at halftime with a hamstring issue, talking about Pedri. So speaking about the 19-year-old's condition, Xavi said, "Let's see what happened to Pedri. It's bad news. We have to recover players and continue competing." Talking about Sergio Dest making a comeback from injury in the second period, he said, "Dest just came back from an injury and wasn't ready to play the entire game. Mingueza has helped us and we are not going to focus on one player." Finally, addressing the team's objective for the rest of the campaign, the Barca manager said, "The goal of the remainder of the season is to qualify for the Champions League. We are on the right track. Despite the elimination," he said. "Mathematically, we can win La Liga, yes. We have 8 finals left and we are already thinking about Cadiz, waiting for the fans to be with us again." Then talking about the other reactions, Eric Garcia was the guilty party of the early penalty as he fouled Jasper Lindstrom, with Kostic converting the penalty. The Spaniard spoke to the media after the game, during which he addressed the atmosphere at the Camp Nou on the night. The stadium was filled with a large number of Frankfurt supporters than is the norm of an away side, which the defender found strange, like his manager, he said. "What happened today in the stands is strange and rare. I thank every Barcelona fan who attended today, Garcia said. The former Manchester City ace added that the team will now completely focus on finishing the league campaign on a strong note. He said, "Our goal now is to try and finish La Liga as good as possible." The Spanish international had conceded a penalty in the last league game against Levante as well, and will be hoping to bounce back strongly when Barca face Cadiz up next on Monday. It was a very shocking loss, very disappointing loss. When we were expecting very highly that Barca will go all the way, to the finals of the Europa League, but really unfortunate for Barcelona. They were really sluggish. Our team didn't play well at all. We didn't play well. We deserved nothing from that game. We were very poor. The only thing we had was the possession. Frankfurt played everything. They took advantage of the opportunities. Every opportunity they had, they took advantage of it. And they were very wide on the counter-attack. After the first half, when we were 2 goals down, I initially thought second half Barca would improve their game, but that was not the case. Things instead get worse, and it's really bitter to take such a result, and the fact that it's in our own stadium again. It was just so terrible to see. I don't want to go ahead and point fingers on somebody, blaming the manager or blaming any particular player. I think this was all about a failure for the team as a whole. We didn't play a good game. We didn't play a good game to qualify for the semi-finals of the Europa League. And so be it. That's how the season has been again. 0 trophies. The La Liga is now still very complicated. I very much believe that we will never catch Real Madrid. Of course, even though mathematically we can still catch them, but you don't see Real Madrid losing 3 games, because that's the only magic. Real needs to lose 3 games and Barca win the rest of the games before we can stand any chance to win the league. So regarding yesterday's result, we just have to accept the fact that we did not play a good game and we deserve to lose that game. Just have to keep believing in our team as we have been doing. Of course, Xavi has already shown us that the future is bright, so I don't see why we should take it right deep into our hearts, because normally we were all expecting very highly of Barcelona to go all the way in this Europa League, to win it, because we are the better side, we are the best side remaining. But how come yesterday performance was really bad? And that's football. You can't change anything. Things happen. You can't predict. And that's what we saw yesterday. So let's just keep believing as we have usually do, and hopefully we keep winning games. We go back to our winning run and focus on La Liga, the remaining matches. We play Cadiz on Monday, and of course we need to see something different performance wise in that game. So coolers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona. Yeah, on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.